Hello and welcome into the Bob 93.3 Bobcast. I'm Austin.
I'm Ro.
And Rai will be back later. He had to go do some stuff, so he's not on the Bobcast. But he was here earlier, and he'll be on pre-recorded in just a minute. You'll see what I'm talking about. Rose, what's trending in your life?
Well, I had surgery yesterday.
Yeah, how was that?
It was okay. Everything went well. The weirdest
I was
part...
about to say, you seem like you're doing pretty good.
I'm doing fine. I'm here. But the weirdest part is, you're 1 second you're in the operating room. They were shifting me from like one gurney to another. And then the next thing I know, I woke up in a completely different location. Yeah. And it was just kind of like, whoa.
You were drugged up.
Yeah, but I'm feeling good. So other than that, the funniest thing I've heard about today, Ace and TJ talked about it this morning. This kid in Australia, 4 years old, got a hold of his dad's smartphone and ordered $1,139 of gelato off Uber Eats.
That'd be a dead kid.
Yeah. And
rest in peace.
For some reason, it just made me think of Home Alone 2, where he, took his dad's credit card and he ordered all that room service when he was at the plaza. And then at the end, his dad got the bill and was like, Kevin. Yeah.
Yep, I remember that. Hello to the chat room, Donna and is that Corey checking in?
Corey, yes.
Let's see, I have a trending story somewhere. Mariah Carey. Some big news about Mariah Carey. If you've been to McDonald's recently, you'll see her popping up all over the screens, the fancy menus they have now. She says she's never going to tour again. Wow,
that's big.
Everybody acts sad for a second.
I could have sworn I would at least maybe not like a full, not a full tour, but I mean she could possibly do like a residency in Vegas. Actually, no, I think
that's probably what will happen. That probably
I think she already did that, but I could see her doing it again, but not like a full scale production.
She says she's not going to do it, but I highly doubt that. She's going to want to get paid one day, and I'm sure that will.
She's still getting that "all I want for Christmas is you" money. What
that's
you talking
true.
About?
She probably gets more money per second than we make in a year.
It's #1 at Christmas every single year, which is crazy, more than any other Christmas song. And honestly, it's not my favorite.
And since Rai's not here, I found a third trending story.
Oh, what you got?
Lay's is releasing its very own potato vodka, which is funny because vodka's made from potatoes. But I'm wondering what it's going to taste like. It's going to be 80 proof, so 40% alcohol, which is about on par for vodka. The drink is on sale now at shopeastsidedistilling.com/Lay's vodka. $40 a bottle, so it's about normal, a little high, but
I mean, vodka, like you said, is made from potatoes, but how would it be specifically Lay's? To me, I'm just thinking it's going to be like really salty.
I mean, Lay's isn't even making it. That other distiller is making it. Shop Eastside Distilling. So it's not even.
That's interesting, though.
But it's cool. We're going to get into our hippopotamus conversation in a moment. But tomorrow, Rose has a big event.
Yes.
She's going to be in Morehead City. Rose, you want to?
Yes. We have teamed up with Lookout Forward on Highway 70 in Morehead City. And we are collecting donations for True Justice International. They're fighting to end human trafficking in our local communities and outward, obviously. And we're collecting donations of self-care items, cleaning supplies, non-perishable food. And then you'll hear more from Mariah. Yeah. Speaking of Mariah.
I was about to say, you're going to hear the same thing that Rose just said again in this video.
Yes. Mariah will tell you more about other things that you can, they've prepackaged items as well. So.
And here's Mariah and Rai from earlier today.
Here we go. It's Rai. We're here with our friend Mariah of Lookout Forward Highway 70 in Morehead City, and we're talking about Fill the Bronco. It's going down tomorrow, 9 a.m. My girl Rose is going to be stuffed inside a Bronco, and you guys are going to bring all kinds of cool donations. Tell us more, Rai.
Yes, we're collecting donations for True Justice International. They're fighting to end human trafficking, especially here in our local community. So we're collecting donations of self-care items, cleaning supplies, more so those. You can also bring non-perishable food items. And Mariah has put together some prepackaged donation items, too. So if you swing by and you don't have anything, she can tell you more about that.
Yeah, definitely. So we have actually gone out and done the shopping for you. There is $10 worth of items to donate inside the care packages. So it's just $10, and we go ahead and do it for you.
And they can also bring in cash donations as well, right? If they don't have.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Any items.
We've had cash donations. We also are doing a raffle for a little mini Bronco for your kids. $5 a raffle ticket, and we are drawing for that on Monday.
Oh, that's so cool. I have seen a photo of that online. And these little mini cars, like when we were kids, they were cool. But these things are tricked out now. We just gave some away on another station, and they have like MP3 players, all kinds of stuff. Like, I want one.
Nice.
But yeah, tomorrow I will be there starting 9 a.m. and can't leave the Bronco until it's full.
What if you got to pee?
I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out.
You better bring a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah.
It's Fill the Bronco going down tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. Highway 70, Lookout Ford in Morehead City. Be there. Bring those donations. And if you're really not sure what to bring, once again, you can hit our website, bob933.com.
So yeah, once again, going to be at Lookout Ford in Morehead City tomorrow, collecting donations for True Justice International, hanging out in the back of a Bronco, and I can't leave until it's full of donations. So swing on by if you're in the area and hang out and, donate.
We can make this easy. You could leave in the first hour if we have a bunch of people come, or we can be difficult and everybody comes at 4:30, which I'm going to tell everyone, wait till 4:30 and then go fill it up.
So I'm just stuck in the back of this Bronco all day long. No, it's all for a great cause. And if you're, in the area and you're not able to swing by the store, like Mariah said, they have prepackaged donation boxes for $10.
It's awesome. So
it's gonna be awesome.
And
I'm excited.
And it's a good cause too. So
yes.
All right, so let's get into it. Do you want a hippopotamus for Christmas? I saw in the chat room.
I mean,
everyone has said yes.
Who doesn't?
Everybody. Why would you want a hippopotamus?
I don't know. They're cool.
They stink.
I mean, I could get not like a pond, but like a little pool of water. Like a baby hippo, like the pygmy ones.
Well, yeah, and the reason I asked is trending on Twitter right now. The reasons why people want a hippopotamus for Christmas. One guy said because baby hippos are cute. Yeah, they're cute till they grow up.
The little pygmy ones, like the little baby ones.
You haven't lived until you've sumo wrestled a hippo. Somebody said they want one for emotional support. Someone else has a picture of Shakira with the caption, "Hippos don't lie."
My hippos don't lie.
I want a hippo because I can't afford any unicorns.
You just get a pony and put a horn on its head.
It's kind of stupid. Anyway.
I mean, if I could get any type of animal for like an emotional support animal, I would go elephant.
Hello, Samantha in the chat. I would support animal. I already have too many animals. I would go with the none of the above.
Aw. But I wouldn't if I could pick like a not normal, like your normal dog, cat, I would probably do hippo or maybe an otter. Well, you need like ostrich? A pair of otters because they're like cuddle buddies,
What about
an ostrich? I don't know. You can't really cuddle those, man.
Laura says, I am a hippopotamus.
Girl, hush. That ain't true.
Right? I gained my COVID 20 plus some, but I don't care.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
YOLO. Okay, so tomorrow, Lookout Ford. What else is going on? Let's see. We've got another topic that I wanted to talk about. It was on my phone. I got to look down at my phone.
Yes.
So I saw this list, and I couldn't get it on this computer quick enough, so I got to read it off of here, and I'm blind as a bat. All right, so if you're having guests over for the holiday, you need to clean your house because here are the things that they will most likely notice and judge when they visit your house. Now, what do you notice first when you go to someone's house? Whether it's like, how do you judge?
I don't really.
Oh, I totally do.
I mean, I don't go over to someone's house that's not like a friend or someplace that I don't go often.
Yeah.
So I can't really judge because I'm, it's usually family or like a close friend. So I
really judge
care.
family harder than anyone else. Like really? If it's my friends, okay. If you have kids, yeah, I expect it to be messy. Like, okay.
Right. Or like a dog or something.
There's certain things where I don't really care. But if I go to someone, it depends on whose house it is on how I judge. But I usually, the toilet is probably, if your toilet is dirty, it's like, eesh.
Yeah. But most houses I go to, like, they're usually pretty good.
Let's see if anybody in the chat says no one said anything yet. If you are in the chat room watching live on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, what do you notice, or how do you accidentally, not intentionally, or intentionally judge someone based on what their house smells? Says Laura. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Based on what their house
Donna
smells
says
like.
toilet dirty. Yeah.
That's a big one.
That's
there.
a big one.
All right, so let's look at number 10 on this list.
If I'm gonna have guests,
Steven says, "Oh, it's Snook from Snook Hot Dogs.
Oh, what
Snook Dogs, the
up?
best hot dogs in New Bern. Dishes piled up, dust on the fans, toilets definitely. Yes, I'm with
Yeah.
him on that too. What were you about to say, Rose?
I was just gonna say, if you're expecting guests, you should always have extra toilet paper in the bathroom,
Yeah.
ready on hand.
Number 10, if your
'Cause I
house.
hate that.
So this one will go along with what Laura said, a general pet smell in your home. Now, I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. I do my best before I give them dogs baths. I clean them litter boxes all the time. But when someone's coming over, I make it an extra clean because I'm like, I do not want my house to smell like dogs. I do not like walking to someone's house and go, ooh,
It smells like
a
dog. Yeah.
Um,
Because you can disguise that. I mean, they have so many fragrant type things out there in the world.
when people have a lot of candles, I wonder, is their house stink and they're trying to hide something?
Or do they just have a candle obsession?
Yeah. Well, I totally light all the candles when people come over.
I mean, that's what they're for, right?
Number 9, dirty dishes in the sink. Number 8, other surfaces that are gross like tables and countertops. Sticky floors is number 7. Yeah, I feel like that's a very obvious thing. General clutter. I don't really care if someone has general clutter.
Because that's
life.
You're just human.
It
That
shows
just
that your
means
house is
you're
lived
not
in.
a magazine. And
Right.
you probably, if you don't have any clutter, you're probably stuffed it all in the closet.
A gross shower or bathtub. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that problem though, because my house is old and I need to like redo my entire shower, and it's clean. Like I will scrub it.
Yeah.
Like when I first bought my house, I was like, this shower is disgusting, and I scrubbed it for like 2 hours. Like it was crazy, and it still looked the same when I was
We have
done.
an older house too, so I do understand that. It
Yeah.
looks like it needs to. It's not dirty, but it kind of looks like it. It's
It just needs to be redone, and
a thing
I'll get to it
with
one
me.
day.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, I don't really judge it at people's houses, but if I go into like a business and they have a sticky floor, it drives me batty.
Back to the I agree. Back to
hate
the
that.
candle in the chat room. Samantha goes, I love Yankee candles. Me too. And Laura says, hey, I have a candle obsession. I'm triggered. I didn't say it was
There's
bad.
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
it. I love candles.
I do
so
too. I got candles everywhere.
I have like 3 in my office.
But then when I was buying houses, I went to one house and there were candles everywhere. And my realtor was like, you probably don't want this house because it looks like they're trying to hide something.
Yeah.
Ever since she said that, I think that when I see tons of candles. All right. So number 4, bathrooms that are dirty in general. Yeah. Number 3, I mean, again, that goes back to if you have children, I judge a little less.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 3, a trash can or recycling bin that's overflowing. I really don't know why that's at number 3. I think it should depend on the situation. If you have a lot of people over, of course the trash can is going to be full. Like, I'm not judging you. Now, if I come to your house and there's literally trash on the floor, I might judge you a little bit. But I don't know why that's so high
there's days I
up.
forget to take the recycling out and they're a little full, but it's the recycling. Like,
My recycling kind of stays full because they only come once a month.
really?
Yep.
They come about once a week, like one day for trash, one day for recycling.
Ours is once a
Honestly,
month.
they just throw it all in the same truck. I don't even know why
They
we
do that?
separate it.
Yeah, it's
What's the point?
all right. Number 2, if your kitchen is now this I agree with because it doesn't say cluttery. It says cluttered. It says if your kitchen is a total disaster. Okay, if your kitchen is a total disaster, of course I'm going to
Are
judge
we
you.
talking about like hoarder status?
I don't know. It just says total disaster. Like I'm totally
Yeah.
fine with dishes here and there as long as it's clean. Like it depends. I don't know. When you're having someone over, other than like a friend popping by, but like if you're inviting people over, it needs to be clean.
But I hate just in general, like if I'm going to be in the kitchen cooking, I have to clean afterwards. I can't leave it a mess. I had a roommate once that did that. That would just cook and leave a mess.
Me
and
too. I had 2.
I'm like, oh,
It
it
drove
drives
me
me
nuts.
insane. Drove me insane. So
I'm
yeah,
like,
I
if
can't.
we've got a dishwasher, just put
yeah,
it in the dishwasher.
just literally, you don't even have to use a rag.
Yeah.
Sometimes just like a wet paper towel, wipe off the stove for the love of all that is holy. It's not that hard.
And then number 1 was a dirty toilet. So if you
Yeah.
only clean one thing, make sure it's your commode because that's
And your kitchen.
kitchen and bathroom. I seriously think that's
Yeah.
what people judge the most.
But I will
Especially
say,
if you're coming to eat.
yeah, like kitchen, because a lot of people don't have formal dining rooms, so you
Right.
have to like eat in the kitchen. But definitely clean the bathroom for guests and make sure there's extra toilet paper close by, because I really hate when that did happen to me. I think at a friend's house once. I was like, I need more toilet paper.
And I would just like to go back and say, How you live, whatever. Do what makes you happy. But if you're inviting people over, this is what people are going to judge you on. Because my house right now, I don't want anybody in it. It's not disgusting, but it's not how I would like it to be if guests are coming over. Does that make sense?
I mean, our house is typically very neat, but my room looks like a tornado hit it because that's just how my room is.
Yeah.
But no one's going to go in there except me. I've got Christmas presents that need to be wrapped, stacked in a corner, laundry that I haven't put away. I also have an excuse. I have been.
If my mom randomly, this is how I judge how clean my house is. Mm-hmm. If my mom came tomorrow, she would be judging me. That's how I'm like, because my mom's house is like perfect. In fact, when I went to her house for Thanksgiving, when I went up to Virginia, I was in the dining room and I was like, like on the chairs, on the legs, there's like that post that connects those chairs. If you're listening, sorry, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about.
The thing where you rest your feet or whatever.
Yes, exactly. There was dust on it, and I was like, judging you have dust somewhere in your house because that's the only place she probably had dust in her entire
had
house.
Dust.
I know.
For shame.
I know.
She's not as bad about it as she was when I was younger, but I always try to think would my grandma think this was clean? Because that woman used to clean every day of the week. Yeah, now she's pretty, laid back because she's 85, so she doesn't care. But that's what I always think. What would grandma do?
Would you be offended if someone gave you a weight loss type gift for Christmas?
It depends. If it's somebody that I may have talked about trying to get fit kind of a thing.
What
no.
if it was for me?
No, because we talk about that all the time. But
I would be like, why did you buy this for me?
But I don't know. It depends on what kind of weight loss thing it is. I agree.
It depends who is giving it to you.
Yeah, it depends on who it is.
33% of people say for Christmas they're going to buy someone a gift that encourages them to be active.
I mean,
if your friend is way overweight, don't buy them that.
No, it has to.
If they're trying to, buy them that.
If they've mentioned it.
Right.
Definitely.
If it's something they want, then do it.
After the year we've had, we probably all could use one.
And exercising and weight loss is all on your time. You're not going to do it just because someone bought you a gift. So if you're buying a gift like that for somebody, they're going to get it themselves. They can go out and go for a walk. Do not buy a gift. I think it's rude.
There's gifts.
Honestly.
No offense to who gave them to me because I can't remember right now, but I've recently been going through stuff in my room to get rid of. Yeah, like Laura said, into the closet it goes. I found stuff people gave me a year or so ago. And I'm just I never used this. Is it safe to give it away to a thrift store if I haven't used it yet?
So Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. You ever had to go Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve?
No, because I used to work retail and I hate those people.
Okay,
no
so
offense.
you used to work retail. So who was in the store Christmas Eve?
Typically men.
Okay.
Typically men. There were some women, but the thing was at Christmas Eve, we'd close a little early, so 6:00. And you're trying to get out because, maybe you have church to go to or something with your family, and they'd be there for so long. Yeah. And you're just please go away.
Well, 68% of men purchase gifts on Christmas Eve. Or, excuse me, 68% of the gifts that are purchased on Christmas Eve are purchased by men. So 70%. So we got to get together, guys, because that's embarrassing. The women are the shopper. Well, that's sexist AF. But you know what I mean. Generally, women like to shop. Men,
ahead of time.
That's not even true anymore. That's just a...
But I feel now with even... Well, yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you get stuff in a few days. But yeah, with online shopping now, there should be no excuse for that.
I mean, but let's be real. I'm just like the rest of the dudes. I haven't bought the first gift yet.
I thought you weren't buying anyone gifts.
Well, I got to buy
something for your mom.
There are a couple people that I have to buy for. And I will just have to do that. But
you better be buying Lindy a present.
I never buy her anything. I'm too poor.
But that is your mama. She brought you into this world.
Laura, back on the healthy gift, she goes, or she'll just re-gift the gift and just remember who gave it to you.
That's really funny.
Because you give it back to the same person.
Yeah, it'd be
so awkward.
What? Yeah.
And then I want to thank today's sponsor too.
Yes.
We love our friends down in Jacksonville. Got to find out the latest of what they got going on. So Volkswagen of Jacksonville is raising awareness for the Onslow County Department of Social Services foster care program, which
That's
is
awesome.
really good. And they're donating every time they sell a new Volkswagen. And Parkway Subaru in Jacksonville is also doing that. They are raising awareness for the Onslow County Department of Social Service foster care. And they're also donating $250 to a charity of your choice for every new Subaru purchased or leased. So, Volkswagen of Jacksonville, Parkway Subaru in Jacksonville, you got to go see them. Tell them you heard about them on the Bob 93.3 Bobcast and buy a car. That would make our day really great.
Yeah, that's awesome. And speaking of the foster system, I have been seeing a lot online. If you are getting rid of old luggage, it's a good idea to take it to like the foster system, because that way the kids actually have luggage to put their items into, because normally they have to put it in a trash bag.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. And I have some luggage I want to get rid of. So
Luggage
I might
is
have to do that.
expensive.
It is, because I've been trying to find a new suitcase and it's
Why you need a new one? What's wrong with the one you have now?
the zipper broke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
I feel kind of bad getting rid of it if the zipper is broken, but
they could maybe fix it.
maybe they could fix it better than I can.
Well, I mean, a lot of those organizations will take gently used things and repair small things like that. I don't know.
But if you or anyone you know is ever getting rid of items, luggage-wise, there you go.
Or just go buy a car from Parkway Subaru or Volkswagen of Jacksonville, and they'll donate for you.
Yeah.
What else is going on? I don't know.
I just was going to say it hadn't really felt like Christmas yet, even though I've been putting up the tree and all that stuff, until the other day I was out and I just looked around my cul-de-sac and everyone had their lights up. And it was all decorated and it was like chilly outside and it just finally felt like Christmas
don't
time.
get used to that. It's going to be like 75 degrees again this weekend.
Really?
Global warming.
I just want it to at least be a little chilly, like not too cold. I know it's not going to snow, but like 50 on Christmas would be perfect.
Let's see. And if you're listening to us somewhere else, this means nothing to you, but in Eastern North Carolina, it looks like Saturday is going to be 70. Today is going to be 75. Tomorrow's going to be 76. Saturday is going to be 77. And Sunday is going to be almost 70.
Why do you hate me?
I don't know,
But it did say Christmas Eve. It looks like it's going to be like 60. So maybe it's going down.
It'll save on the electric bill for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm not complaining.
I just want it to be a little chilly on Christmas. That's it. Doesn't have to snow. Doesn't have to be 30. Just like 52 would be nice.
All right. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Anything else you got going on?
Nope, not really. Just ready for my doctor prescribed nap of the day.
Yes, you need to go nap. That's why we left. We came on early so Rose can sneak out early and go home and rest because
so
she had surgery
follow
yesterday.
doctor's orders.
I don't even know why you came in today.
Oh, I mean, technically, I'm not supposed to be driving, but it's fine.
Do not
I'm not
operate
under any
machine-
heavy medication, I promise.
Okay. No drugs.
No.
All right, we'll be back next Thursday at 3 p.m. We were early this week because of like we just mentioned, but next week 3 p.m. if you're listening on the podcast, we go live every Thursday 3 p.m. on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Facebook is the most interactive, so if you want to join in there, that's great. And then if you're watching us live and you missed the first part of the show, get us on wherever you get your podcast. Look for the Bob 93.3 Bobcast, tap subscribe, and auto download. Help get our numbers
come
up.
see us in Morehead City tomorrow with donations for True Justice.
At Lookout Forward.
Yes.
Have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.